What's up, guys? Welcome back to our first May edition of This Week in DePaul Esports. I'm Kevin. I go by Tenacity in Game. I'm here with Jeremy.
Hello
Say hi.
there. I know, what a great guy. I'm amazing. I
Oh
know
my
it's crazy
goodness.
that it's May, isn't it?
Almost done with school. Yeah, we just had midterms. How did your midterms go, Jeremy?
I had one, so I'm not really complaining about that, and it wasn't really that difficult. It was like 8 or 9 questions, so it was a breeze. What about you?
Uh, I have one midterm today. I have like an essay for my film class, but accounting midterm went pretty well. Was not. I was pretty surprised that I knew everything.
Well, you're a smart guy and you're a great
Oh my
guy.
goodness, this guy
Of
over here.
course, of
What's up,
course.
Jason? Nazi in the chat. How you doing? Yeah, I guess we can just get right into it. We can, I guess, skip the part of who we are. Yeah, I got a 92 on that midterm, by the way. Popping off. Let's go. Thanks,
Woo!
Jason. You're the
You're a
reason
good
I
guy.
I, I succeed. Um, so yeah, I guess we can just jump right into things today. Today we have another mystery guest. Um, as you can see, we it's not the same name as that baseball player. Just throwing everyone off here. Um, it's of course, if you go on one more, Hungry Bot. I mean Matt. Um, this is the pitcher we are talking about. It's Matt from 2010. No, it's Matt Beach. I don't know how to say your last name.
It's technically pronounced Burkles, but Beach works totally fine. I'm okay with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, Matt Beach. He's another. Oh no, we totally botched this, Jeremy.
Hmm.
Skip the slide.
We did botch
We
it. You
did
know
botch
what?
this, Jeremy.
It's
Did you
okay.
botch
You know
something?
what? We
Okay,
embrace
yeah.
we embrace our
Yeah,
mistakes.
we embrace our mistakes. We were
You
too
know.
focused on the end of the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Matt is actually not the head of the Rocket League team. He's the head of Smash, and I think you also do work for League, right? You help
Yeah,
out
I'm like
the
the
League Legends
I'm
team.
like the liaison for League of Legends as well.
Awesome. And can you tell us? He's also a member of our esports leadership team. Same with me and Jeremy and our other two guests, Alex and Tom. Tell us a little bit about what you do for our team.
So I do a number of things for DePaul Esports as part of the leadership team, and also as like managing stuff for Smash. As far as like specifically like leadership team stuff, I do a lot of stuff. Like also thank you Nazi for the support. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Um, I do a lot of like community oriented stuff. So I'll do things like putting out like Discord posts, emails. A lot of times like I'll reach out to people when I'm hosting like a tournament or an event and try to make sure that they're like situated, they know where to go, they know how everything's set up. So, a lot of people work, if you want to put it
Hmm.
that way.
Yeah, and what's
And
your major, by the way?
my major is in psychology. Fittingly enough, specifically, I'm getting a master's right now in community psychology. So
Oh, so it's perfect.
yeah, really bringing all
Yeah,
the
what a
That's
all the
good
by the
people work
way.
guy.
together.
What a good guy. He's gonna be a bad guy when he leaves, though, right,
I
Jeremy?
agree.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were talking about that before the stream started. I'm like, Matt, when you leave, you lost the role of good guy. You just
You're a
took on the
villain.
bad guy. Yeah.
Temporarily, yeah, I'm gonna live long enough to see myself become the villain. That's
Oh
literally
my
what's gonna
god.
happen.
Society, I got these scars.
I'm gonna hope that you don't turn into the Joker upon graduating. I don't think that's what happens,
I
but
can
I'll
see
keep
it
that in
for
mind.
Jeremy.
Yeah, I can see it as well.
I can
My
see it.
downfall is close enough.
You
It's
look
close
kind of
enough.
like Joaquin Phoenix.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's my pseudonym. It's Joaquin Phoenix.
All right, I
Of
guess
course, yeah.
powering through, Matt. I guess can you tell us a little about this show you're doing recently? It's another stream that we have, similar to this week in DePaul match review.
Yup, match review. This is a really cool stream idea. I believe it was actually it was not really my idea like at first. It was like, something that like the leadership team like we were all like collectively coming up with like stream ideas. And then I want to say it was either one of you two or Tom that said the idea of like a VOD review. And I
I
was just
think
like, wait a minute. That's like a pretty good idea. We could probably run with that.
yeah, Tom was wanting to do something with VODs.
Yeah. We were kind of like working on like different plans for that, and I was just like, all right, well, I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't know if just sitting there and watching like an hour and a half long match, sometimes sprinkling in like ideas or like commentary is really gonna be like content, for lack of a better term.
Mhm.
So I was like, all right, well, what if we did this whole thing where it's kind of like an extended post game interview with like our team members, where we look over like one specific match that recently happened, and we just talk like, all right, so what was like the game plan going into this? What's like how did you prepare for this match? A lot of the basic stuff, and then we just kind of go from there. So if anybody wanted to check it out and didn't get to see the first episode, it was on Smash Ultimate. So a little bit of familiar territory for me. It made it a little bit easier for me to get into it. That's on the YouTube channel right now. You can go check it out, and that's exactly what it is. We just look into like one of our recent competitive matches. We talk about the strategy that went into it, how everybody was preparing, how everybody occasionally maybe didn't prepare quite as well, and like just a lot of the thought process that goes into like being a competitor. So it's pretty fun stuff.
And what time and where can they watch you?
So for the most part, it's going to be right here, the same channel, twitch.tv/DePaul Esports, and it's going to be we're going to try and make it weekly. So it'd be like on Wednesdays at 1:00 p.m. Central Time. So that's the plan. It's exciting stuff. I'll see you in a couple days.
Awesome.
Can't
wait to see you there.
forget Wednesday. It's my squad, Rocket League.
You
With
betcha.
Matt.
Next
It's
week,
gonna be
right?
Interesting.
This is this week. So like 2 days from now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Jesus, man. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, for real, man.
Alrighty, I guess we can talk about our competitive teams now. Jeremy, what just happened with Rocket League? Some exciting news there.
Yeah, so last night, if you know the Chicago tourney, CCEL, I can't talk. That's been going on the past couple weeks. Rocket League had their final against the UIC, and it was a close game. I was in there. We're having some friendly banter. It was pretty fun. I don't know if Linus is in the chat. He was definitely there, but they took on UIC, I believe, 4-2, and we got another 20 points. And I believe if we win, it's $1,000 for the program. So that would be pretty cool. Also, our boy Ryan PB Herbert, we love you. How are you doing? That's the real question. But yeah, so Rocket League had that, and I believe as far as big competitions, that's kind of wrapping it up for the year for Rocket League.
Yeah, I know that for the Call of Duty team, for our team, we have the CXP League starting up. We have Wisconsin that we're playing against on May 8th, I think, on Wednesday actually. So in a couple days, same day as your match review. League of Legends is playing this weekend, I think, in the CCEL on the 8th as well. CXP League for Call of Duty is Wednesday at 8 p.m. and you'll be able to watch them on their individual streams if you follow at DPUCOD on Twitter. You can keep up to date with them. I heard some news about Valorant, I believe, as well. Yep, Valorant. They're currently 4-0 in the CF1 Split 2, and tomorrow they play against UT Dallas at 8 p.m. I'm not sure. You can probably catch them on Nisei's stream. I think it's Nisei TV on Twitch. And they're looking to go into playoffs 5-0 in the second split. And I think that's it for all our competition here. I don't think that we have much going on towards the end of the year.
A lot of stuff's winding down as far as I'm aware as well.
Yeah, what have you had going on recently for Smash, Matt?
Pretty much nothing.
No?
Everybody's just kind of practicing whenever they can. It's just occasionally we'll host like a small bracket or something, but that's pretty much it. It's pretty laid back. Kind of a similar story with League as far as I'm aware. Like it's mostly just like the varsity team is playing in like a tournament here or there. Like they were just in like the college championship for League of Legends, which they ended up losing to Michigan State.
Yeah.
And like we were talking about, they have CCEL coming up, but that's pretty much it for League as well.
Yeah, and I think there's weekly D-Smash tournaments too, right?
Yes, as weekly as we can make them be, at least. Yeah. Pretty much like every Friday afternoon, we're hosting like Wi-Fi tournaments for Ultimate. They're totally free to enter. So if anybody did want to check them out, you can find them through Discord pretty easily, or on the DePaul Smash Brothers Twitter. So that's just at DePaul Smash, and then we'll post about it there whenever something happens. So hopefully this upcoming Friday we'll host something, but sometimes things happen, so we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah,
and you can always follow at DePaul Esports. That's our just main page on Twitter and Instagram, where we're going to post updates about any matches. We'll retweet from the individual team page there. So yeah, Jeremy, I guess next up you want to talk about the jersey design contest?
Yeah, so we've been talking about this for around a month now. Y'all know about it. If you don't, for the next 2 years, we're changing out these jerseys. I know it's so sad, to a new one, and it's all up to the players and the community. So feel free to submit a design. And one thing that's going to be cool, this Wednesday after Matt's stream at 2 p.m., I'm going to be hosting a little tutorial on Twitch just to help out on how to design the shirts, because we do have our own engine. But also, if you'd like to do it through Photoshop or Photopea, I'll be demonstrating how you can do it on either, because what we realized as a team on the DePaul or esports.depaul.edu, they have the from Grommet the little PNG of the file, but making sure the dimensions are right and understanding how to make images curve or whatever you want, so when it prints out, everything's all good if your design gets chosen. So we kind of get all those nicks out before anything bad happens. So that'll be Wednesday at 2 p.m. on this Twitch channel. So that'll be pretty cool. And also that $250 cash prize, that's pretty cool.
Hey, I'm going for it.
I believe it.
And actually, if you go to the next slide, we do have the link here to a jersey builder that was provided to us, prospheregear.com. So yeah, definitely check that out if you're interested in entering.
Yeah, I agree. Matt, do you think you're going to enter? You think you got a pretty cool design?
You know, I've thought about it from time to time. Just like, you know what? Do I have any ideas for like a better jersey design? And honestly, I don't.
Wow, Matt, good guy again.
Do you have a
good guy? What do you mean?
Do you have a favorite type of jersey, like from esports, or I guess regular sports in general?
I kind of like what Tom was saying with like trying to go for like a dark mode kind of jersey. I definitely feel like darker colors tend to just look better as long as they're not like, you know, over designed or like over complicated or something like that. So something simple, sleek, and like generally darker colored, I think is probably what I would be looking for the most.
Yeah, like what I also on now, like the minimalist kind of style.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I'm sort of coming out of that idea as well.
What if instead of dark mode we had sicko mode?
Oh my goodness,
cool.
You're a bad guy.
To say that.
You're a bad guy.
I'm sorry.
Get him out of here.
I don't know if that's stream appropriate.
Yeah,
let's move on. Let's move on. All right, we got to talk about the network here. This is something that our teammate Lila, who is going to be on stream next week as our guest, is going to probably have more to tell us about. It starts on May 8th, so it's Saturday. Genji's sponsoring, and they're talking about kind of helping involve women in gaming a lot more in the collegiate level. So definitely check them out. We'll have a lot more information on that next week with our guest.
One thing that I think is really cool about the whole Gamers, and especially with this Genji informational session, I think, you know, with esports being, there's a lot of negative stigmas around it, and, you know, you can look at it and you'll see, gamers are lazy, or gamers are whatever picture people want to put it as. But I think us, like, pushing the boundaries and pushing for change and having all these new different parts coming together as what esports is as an organization, I think it's pretty cool. So I'm going to try to make it. I don't know if I can make this, but I would highly recommend checking it out because it's really cool to see what esports is able to do now.
Yeah, take a break from your weekend partying to come visit us.
Yeah.
All right, next up, do you want to tell us a little about the esports awards, Jeremy?
Of course, yeah. So again, this is another thing we've been talking about for a couple weeks now, but it's brand new. We're going to be voting on areas like most valuable player. That's Kevin, obviously. He is the MVP. You know, exemplary community member, Kevin. Student leader, Kevin. Kevin's just racking up these awards and graduating student awards. That could be Matt next year.
I can graduate in 1 year. Watch it happen.
Yeah, he's gonna have to graduate in 1 year.
That would be
we'll
crazy.
see how it goes. Otherwise, he might have to take all 2 categories 2 years in a row. Then I won't get my chance. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, and don't forget to vote. Just like in the regular election, you can't forget to vote for our most important of candidates.
If you don't vote, you're a bad guy. I was trying to make it rhyme, but if you don't vote, you're a bad guy. All right.
All right.
Oh, okay. All right. Look what
we're on to Jeremy's favorite section now.
Let's go. I love this section so much. It's, you know, rate my blank. If you don't know, we rate stuff. It's pretty cool.
Random stuff.
Right.
So yeah, we're gonna keep the trend going of our graduation picture. So we got me, my hat doesn't fit on my head. We got Jeremy all dripped out. And Matt, what year was this picture taken, Matt? Matt's on the left there, by the way, if you can't tell.
2016. So it's
2016.
It was like 5 years ago. I'm so old now.
The Cubs won the World Series that year. Like
they did.
Boo.
Jeez, that was 108 years ago. No way you're booing the Cubs.
Dodgers are better than the Cubs. I know. I'm in Chicago now, and I go to school in Chicago.
Get out of here, bro.
Let alone you go to school in Northside Chicago.
Wait, check
too.
this out.
You gotta realize where you're at.
See this? LA? Oh yeah, LA Dodgers.
Take away your left hand. That's what you have.
Hey, if you take 2 L's,
that's a W. True. That's the Cubs motto. But yeah, that's a great picture though. It's a fun. It's very wholesome.
Wholesome, yeah. I
Wholesome.
guess
That
so.
is so cute in that picture. Look at him. I can't imagine you. I was wondering what you thought or
What
what
you
you look
look
like without a
without a
beard,
beard.
and now I saw it, and I like the beard more. I'm sorry. I just have to say
It's okay. You're not alone in that
it.
by any even stretch of the means. You're not alone in that regard.
Well, I think you look really good with the beard. Like it fits you well, especially with like the curly hair. It like all comes together.
Well, I'm glad you approve.
Got the luscious locks. That's all that
The-
matters.
And then
more like the luscious helmet, but yeah.
for our second one, we have us all competing in tournaments. Yeah, Yoshi, I did. I'm now at Tenacity. No one can pronounce Kevu. But yeah, we have us all at tournaments. So me, back in 2019, I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Shout out Salamangreat, best deck. We got Jeremy. What year is this?
So I know I look really young. We're looking through a bunch of my pictures, and there's some from junior year. I believe that was junior year, where I look like a baby. I don't understand. I still do. But so you can see my teammates are all about to get ready to race. We're on the line, and my mom's like at the line. I love her. She's great, but she's at the line with the camera. She's like, Jeremy, look at the camera, and like it was
Come
pouring
on.
before this race. So when we're warming up, we're just running through mud, and I'm just not having a good time. Then I'm at the line. I'm like, okay, here's the picture. But yeah, that was an interesting day. What about you, Matt?
You mean in my picture or my
Yeah.
input on your picture?
Either one. Either
Okay.
one.
Well, first of all, that is a great picture. I love your like confident expression there. You're just like, yeah, I think this is a dub in the making.
Yeah,
Just
you're just like, Mom, watch this. These kids smoked easy.
Yeah, that's totally what happened. Yeah,
watch, for sure.
Yeah, we got what type of like was it a sprint or what kind of run was it?
It was a 3 mile in between cross country. At least for high school, it's 3 mile or 5Ks, and I believe
Okay.
that one was a 3 mile.
Yeah, you were just like, Mom, watch this.
Slipped,
Want to see me do it
scraped my
again?
legs.
Yeah, you just eat pavement or dirt, I guess.
Classic Jeremy.
Yeah. So,
Unfortunate.
Matt, tell us about
Wait,
your
wait,
picture here.
before
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
before we hold on, man bun though. I actually, when I go run still, I have a full man bun now. If you can't tell, my hair is pretty long. You know, I just tie it up. I am so proud of the man bun. I had to cut you off. I'm sorry.
You're a mess.
I am a mess. I'm a
Sorry.
menace as well.
You're a
I
bad
mean,
guy.
it's a well optimized man bun. We can
It's
say that
called
for
being
sure.
it's called being aerodynamic. Okay. That's my point.
Oh my goodness. Me and Matt are not aerodynamic.
No,
No.
very far from it actually.
Yeah, tell us about this picture. What are you doing here?
So this picture was from a tournament called Smash and Splash, I think 5. I know that it was the 2019 tournament, so this was a little under 2 years ago. And I was playing in my pools match. I was playing against this Snake Main from Indiana in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I was playing Mega Man. So I played that set horribly. I did a terrible job the whole time, but I still managed to win anyway because that matchup is just very, very easy for Mega Man. So I had a little bit of an advantage there. I mean, in my opinion, some people disagree, but whatever. So I ended up winning that, and that's just me giving the fist bump after winning the set. Kind of unfortunate thing about this play is that all of his boys were cheering in the background. So there's
Yeah, all
definitely
the
some people
people.
just sitting. Yeah, definitely a few people sitting up front that are just like, oh man, they're just like bummed out.
I'm sure you got a
Guy lost.
couple hoops and hollers.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, I was kind of like that's kind of like the Chicago scene in Smash Ultimate. We're all very, very stubborn people, so we all root for each other at any chance we get, even if we've like never spoken to each other. Like as I was walking down from the stage, I had people that like I hadn't spoken to in like 2 years, just like come up to me and just like, "Oh, good dude, good work, dude. Like that was really, really good." Like I'm just like, all right.
Yeah, the same thing happens for Yu-Gi-Oh! At Nationals in 2019. I played against the national champion at the time, and we were on like a featured station, like where all the VIP players play. And all the Illinois people that knew me from regionals or locals were all watching and like yelling when I would do cool stuff.
Yeah, that's
So
sick.
definitely the same there.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
really cool.
Jeremy, your boys hype you up when you're running fast?
Yeah, I mean, I really miss cross country because it's just so unique. I've never experienced anything as far as the atmosphere. And I mean, when you're in the moment, I mean, we'd have races in, if you know, in Peoria, Illinois, Detweiler Park, where there'd be over 1,000 people and like cheering you on when you're at the end, last quarter mile, and you're just dead on the inside and you're just chugging on. Okay, Yash is wrong. That is completely wrong. But when you're going and you're just and then everyone's like, yeah, yeah, shaking cowbells.
Hmm.
It gets the blood like boiling, and you just go.
Yeah, they got cowbells down south, I guess. Alrighty. Well, I think that wraps it up for everything that we had planned for this week. Thanks everyone for watching. Be sure to stick around. Don't leave the stream just yet. Jeremy has another edition of his highlight reel that we want to show. Matt might be in it. I know you were in it last week, Matt, but you might be in it again with that epic Mega Man. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to check us out on social media at DePaul Esports, on Discord at DePaul Esports, discord.gg. And yeah, Jeremy, do you have any closing remarks?
Yeah, next week's this week at DePaul actually have a special surprise. I've told Kevin and Matt about it, but it's finally coming to fruition. It's gonna be a new little segment, and so I'm just hyping it up. It's gonna be very funny. So look forward for that. And now we're gonna play the highlight reel. Thank you so much. We'll see you next Monday at 4:30.
Bye, guys.
Karma Juni plays for DePaul University on their Rocket League varsity roster. He's one of the biggest freestyling freaks.
To the platform, it's ADR struggling to get off the ledge, but now they're going for the dip all the way out.
My first question, real fast. Are you wearing a suit and tie right now? Did you just play an entire match in a suit and tie?
World Echo Loco with the 4K, and DePaul has done it. They secure a victory here on Volskaya Industries.
Smoke, reload herd. Knows exactly where Fisk is. Around the box, and he'll shut him down. Bam, gravity yet again.
Not too sure, but it led to a lot of percent, and we're seeing those turnips again.
No way.
Are they just gonna go for it? DePaul, they're gonna look to end the game here.
They are going to look to, and they've got a lot of damage. They being amazing. That is a Kog'Maw who is hitting the second Nexus tower. There it is, and DePaul might have taken 34 minutes, but they did it pretty decisively, winning game number 1 in this best of 3.
Kaiju Clover a lot of space, wall put out there from Cannon to try and separate Album in this fight. Immortality already invested here from Gonzaga, and it looks like Album is frozen up. Album is having a rough time right now, being caught out by this May under so much pressure.
So, Baptiste Ultimate getting used pretty early here. Diva Ultimate gets used quick, but they need everyone else who's going to stick unsided with the 3K high noon, taking down virtually everyone on this objective.